I'm Masaki Matsuzaki, a psychiatrist.
Have you heard of verbal value discounting?
It was developed as a technique for treating obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, in which individuals are dominated by intrusive, obsessive thoughts.
However, even if you don't have OCD, when your thoughts keep spinning and just won't stop, like self-critical thoughts, anxiety, or other forms of repetitive rumination, this technique can still be applied to those situations. Let me change the subject for a moment. Imagine someone is speaking to you very earnestly and you respond with, yeah.
Or, oh, sure.
What kind of atmosphere do you think that would create? You're not really engaging with them seriously. It would come across as dismissive. That's probably the kind of vibe it would give off. Verbal value discounting is a technique where, whether it's an obsessive thought or a ruminative one, you respond to the unpleasant thought in your head as if you were replying to someone, saying things like, yeah, or, oh, sure.
Either.
Silently in your mind or aloud as a kind of mutter, and you make a habit of doing so. At this point, there's no need to forcefully reject the thought you're caught up in. But that doesn't mean you should fully accept it either. What matters is maintaining that balanced attitude.
And the tone should be playful, like you're teasing the thought a bit.
If you have OCD, it's even better if you can delay the compulsive behavior that follows, even just a little. The thoughts we don't want to be trapped by not engaging with them seriously and letting them pass without holding on to them. We aim to deliberately lower the value we assign to those thoughts. It may not be effective after just one try. However, by repeating it and making it a habit, you may be able to reduce how much you get caught up in those unpleasant thoughts. It was developed in Japan. And while there isn't a large body of evidence to support it yet, it's not at all difficult to do, and it's not something that poses any risk of side effects. One of its biggest advantages is that it can be practiced casually in everyday life. If you have OCD, I strongly encourage you to give it a try. And even if you don't, but find yourself caught in cycles of rumination or spiraling thoughts, verbal value discounting might be worth trying as a way to deal with those persistent thoughts.